good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where and when you're listening to this. This is Coffee with Kevin. Yes, and I am Kevin Martin, a mindset coach. This is supposed to be red. It does look red here, but it looks a little orange on the video. And this is my coffee. Gratitude, grateful today. Okay, I'm grateful. It is Valentine's Day. As you can see, my background. We have all Valentine hearts, those great little candies. Oh boy. Mm, mm, mm. I hope you're enjoying a wonderful, beautiful hot cup of coffee, hot cup of tea, or a cup of whatever that you prefer to drink, be it water or whatever it is, or whatever you put in there. It's okay. I just want to say, hey, happy Valentine's Day to you. Valentine's Day. It's a fun day sometimes. It's a fun day for a lot of us, and maybe not so for so many of us. I got some fun facts for today. Fun facts for today. It's not only Valentine's Day, February 14th. It's not only Valentine's Day. Guess what? It's also National Ferris Wheel Day. Woo! Which I imagine if it's good weather and you take your sweetheart out on a Ferris wheel ride, it can be a lot of fun. You're probably saying to me, Kevin, come on, Ferris wheel, romantic. Well, the one in Vegas that seats, 8 people or whatever, you can go with, different couples, or you can just have it to yourself. It's got a bar in there. It's got music. That could be romantic. That could be romantic. So National Ferris Wheel Day. I saw that and I said, oh my gosh. But it is Valentine's Day, right? And it is something we've all grown up with. We know what it is. And on this day, sometimes I run into people that say, okay, it's just another day. These are usually people who don't have someone to celebrate it with. And they say, okay, it's just another day. I've known some people who are couples, and they say that because this gift giving thing bothers them. And I can see that. But it's a day to really think about who is in your life and who you want to show appreciation for. I'll tell you another fun fact. In South Korea, on Valentine's Day, it's a day where the women give presents to the men. And it's not until March 14th, a month later, which they call it White Day over there, where the men give presents back to the woman. That's interesting. So you can stretch it out and you don't have to make a big deal about it. And so it's not both at the same time. So that's kind of interesting. In Finland, they've changed it up a little bit. They consider Valentine's Day Friends Day. So it's not just about the romantic person in your life. It's about appreciation of all of the people that are close to you in your life, all of those friendships, which I think is a wonderful, marvelous thing. And of course, Valentine's Day. And of course, Valentine's Day is named after Saint Valentine. Now, there are, I think, 3 Saint Valentines in the church's history, but the one we're talking about was in the 3rd century, and it was a priest, Father Valentine, in Rome. Now, at that time in Rome, the emperor, I think as Emperor Celius or something like that, he was having a hard time getting people to join his military. I guess his draft wasn't working. I don't know. And it's men he was getting to join. He says he thought the biggest problem was all the young men getting married and having families. So he put a ban on marriages. This is 3rd century, by the way. And Father Valentine would go out and marry couples anyway. And he was soon put into prison. And while in prison, he'd write notes to the people that he was working with and his friends. And he'd sign it, Your Valentine. from your Valentine. So that's a little bit where our little cards and letters come from, right? That was so cool. Now the end of his story, he's a martyr. The end of his story wasn't too good. He got beheaded on this day. So supposedly on February 14th. So that's a little history about Valentine's Day. That's kind of cool. But that coolness is, hey, no matter what's going on, couples should be able to commit to themselves, as a couple, in marriage. And, there shouldn't be any outside force forcing them not to. I thought that was really, really cool. Now, if you're not engaged, if you into a relationship, I didn't mean not engaged, but if you're not in a relationship, you might have friends. You might have people that are really close to you. Okay. And it doesn't matter. And, you can show your appreciation on this day, write a good note. I appreciate you. I love you for being such a great friend. You don't have to go with this heart and have it romantic. You can have it be anything that you want, to show your appreciation, to show your gratitude. So that's what Valentine's Day is all about. There are some birthdays on this Valentine's Day. I'm going to look to the side here. That's why I'm looking to the side. There are some birthdays on this Valentine's Day. Not many, not as many as usual, but American dancer and choreographer and actor Gregory Hines was born on this day. And of course, one of the famous things for this day, well, maybe not famous to all people, but back in 29, during the big days of the gangs in Chicago, this was a day where it's called the Valentine's Day Massacre, where Al Capone's gang got together and ambushed a rival gang or rival people and killed them. So that's not something to celebrate. That's not something to celebrate. But as a young man, I would say, whoa, being fascinated with gangsters and stuff like that. What else is going on? What else is going on? Oh, today was the start of women's suffrage. Back in the early 1900s, it was this day that everything got together to start that. It is also, there's a lot of people that I don't know, that I've not heard of. It's their birthday today. One of the things that, interestingly enough, that I did read was today was a day where they started an 8-day shutdown on the banks at the beginning of the Depression. So there's a lot of good and there's a lot of not so good on this day. Guess what one I'm going to celebrate? Guess which ones I'm going to focus on is the good. I talk about this all the time. Do you want to focus on the good or the bad? You focus on the bad, you're going to find plenty of it out there. And you're going to be saying to yourself, see, I was right. There's a lot of bad out there. Self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it? And you focus on the bad, you're going to find more of it to come. You focus on the good, you're going to be able to find plenty of it out there. And you focus on the good, you're going to have more of it to come. That old axiom of glass half full, glass half empty. Well, that actually, it does. A lot of people think that's stupid. I'm not going to think positive all the time. You're not going to think positive all the time because you don't want to get disappointed. You see, the thing is, you think positive as much as you can. You look for the positive as much as you can, and you're increasing the odds of things being positive happening to you. It's just the way it is. It's the way our minds work. It's the way humans work. It's the way the world works. Whereas you want to be the glass half full or half empty. You want to be the glass half empty. That's okay. You're going to find all sorts of evidence that the glass is half empty or the glass is empty, period. You're going to find all sorts of it out there, and you're going to say, see, I was right. And then you're going to, all the experiences coming to you and everything else, you're increasing the odds of all sorts of negative things happening to you. Where would you want to be? Where would you want to be? I mean, if you're thinking optimistically and something doesn't happen the way you think, is that going to kill you? Oh, come on. Yeah, there's going to be some disappointments, but whether or not you're thinking optimistically or you're thinking realistically or whatever, you're going to get disappointments. You can't stop them. This is the way our life is. This is the way life is, period. We are going to get disappointed. We have to learn to pick ourselves up. We have to learn to say, okay, I've got this disappointment, but I'm going to move forward because there's going to be good things coming. There's going to be good things coming. So Valentine's Day can be anything you want it to be for you. If you say, well, it's just another day, it's just going to be another day. If you say, well, this is a day for appreciation for the people I love in my life, and you can think about those people you love in your life, you can be grateful for the things for the fact that they're in your life and the things they might have done for you. And you're going to have a phenomenal day. You can say, this is a day for my sweetheart. And you can dedicate the whole day to your sweetheart. And you'll have a wonderful, wonderful time. So whatever the day means to you, it's going to be for you. Instead of picking just another ordinary day, I choose to have a great day. I have a cup. I don't have it in front of me, but it says, this is a good day to have a good day. And every day that I pick that up and I have a cup of coffee in it, every day is a good day to have a good day. So I say to you that this is a good day to have a good day. This is a good day to have a great day. This is a good day to have a fantastic day. Whatever you want it to be. Make it that way. Take care, all, and I will see you next week. Happy Valentine's Day.